But today, I'm super excited. You guys have heard, you've seen the emails from us about CB Canva and the opportunity that we have with them to be able to provide Canva to everybody. We've had a Canva Pro team for a while, but there's been a cost barrier. Some people have not been involved with that and it hasn't been connected directly to the brand. So we now have it all connected together. And some of you might not have used Canva. So real quickly, Canva allows you to design like a pro. It's an all-inclusive design center that allows you to do everything that you need to do to advertise your business. And we're going to be taking a lot of that legwork out of the way for you with templates and things that you can use. So the cool thing is that we have the Coldwell Banker brand kit. And that includes all the logos, that includes all the brand colors, that includes all the brand fonts, everything to make yourself branded to blend with the overall brand together. So today what I want to do is kind of show you guys where to find it, real quickly, all the things you can do. And I'm going to go through it pretty quickly because this will be recorded and you guys can go back and take a look at it later. And I'll try and pull it out as like a Canva walkthrough video also. But in order to find the new Canva, you go to CB Desk. Once you're logged in, you'll land on a tile layout like you see right here. Your CB Canva tile might not be right here at the top like mine is. It might be down at the bottom if you scroll all the way down to the bottom. If you don't see the CB Canva at all, you're going to click the Add App in the bottom right, and then you should see it in one of these add apps to add in. You just click on that. You'll click add, and then the CB Canva tile will be right there at the top. So you just click into it. Since you're already logged in, it's single sign-on. So you should just be pulled right into your new Canva. It should look very similar to this on your landing page because it does not have any of your old previous documents that you've created in other Canva accounts. But at the end, I'm going to show you guys how you can bring those designs directly into it. But I'm just going to walk through all the different things and how you find those things. So we have a cool tab over to the left that is called Brand. So if you just click right on Brand, that's going to take you to the Coldwell Banker Brand Kit. You have all of the Coldwell Banker logos to the left, the colors that you're going to dive into. You have all the fonts, the brand voice as you're starting to work with AI and you're trying to figure out how you want to sound. That actually will talk you through some things that you could put into your different AI tools that you are working with. We have all of the brand photos. I mean, guys, this is so cool because they're spending millions of dollars and they're an award-winning marketing team, and we have all of their assets now. We've had access to some of them in the past, but it's been very difficult to find as Connor shared in Marketing Center. We're so happy to not be having to live in Marketing Center anymore. Let me just show you real quickly. When you click on colors, you have the layout of all the different colors that you should use. And it's very important that you kind of, when you're doing your own branding, that you stick with familiar colors so that your clients understand that. And I'll talk in a second about why it's so important to, go with the power of blue and to be focusing on the brand colors and fonts and everything. But if you click on fonts to the left, you have the three fonts that you should be working with. And I highly recommend that you use these three fonts in everything that you design, okay? From your website to your social media. For the clients, they're going to start to recognize your things that you're producing because of the consistency that you're using across the board. And I just wanted to briefly talk about why that's so important. The power of blue and why brand standards are your secret weapon. Essentially, you're able to leverage the halo effect. Coldwell Banker has been around since 1906, and aligning your visual identity with a brand established in 1906 gives you instant world-class credibility. Agents and teams who are professional use brand consistent marketing materials are significantly more productive, 3.5 times more productive than those agents that are just putting out random colors and doing random things. You're able to meet the consumer's number one need, which is trust. When you are basically providing the same look of Coldwell Banker, the same fonts, doing all that, it is going to give you instant trust that they just think of you as the brand because you are looking just like that. And you're really playing off a national brand power by using the same fonts, the same colors as the global network. You become a visible part of the brand's multi-million-dollar marketing spend. And why not do that? This is already done. Connor and I were talking yesterday, like why reinvent the wheel? We have this amazing stuff here for us, and this is at no additional cost to you to be able to use these things. Continuing on, we have all their photos. We love the new look that they're, kind of this warm, high quality professional photos. You can use these in all of your marketing materials. You're able to easily now drop them into your designs. We even have all of their video. So the brand B-roll you're able to use in your reels. One thing that I'm going to be continuing to push with you guys and changing a little bit in what we're putting out is that we need to be video first. You need to be using videos in your marketing, in your social media. And now you can use all of this information, all the stuff they've done. It would cost thousands of dollars to recreate yourself. So we have all that there. And there are so many CB brand templates that are in place. I just wanted to show you a screenshot. When you go into projects and you scroll down to the bottom, you'll see something called brand templates. And then at the bottom, there's going to be a show more. And I kept hitting show more and it just kept showing more and more templates. So we have the ability to be able to use these templates that have been tested again, that are award winning and that they know what works with clients. So you would just click into any of these templates and you can see as you're just going to drop your photos in, drop your information in. And these templates are actually locked so that you can't adjust or move them, these specific ones, because they know what works. And sometimes we think, the worst thing is we get in there and change everything up and it's not correct. So it's all plug and play and easy to use. So that's all the brand stuff. I want to show you real quickly what we're doing for you from the CBE level. So when you go to projects, I recommend you click on the top right where you see those two arrows and you sort alphabetical because what I have done is I've named our CBE logos, templates, and photos with the numbers 1, 2, and 3 in front of them. So that'll put that in order for you. So you can see we have our CBE logos because of course that's what you're going to be using in your marketing as opposed to the brand one. So you're just going to click on logos and then you have access to all of our standard logos. These are the PNG with transparent backgrounds so that you can put those over different graphics that you're creating and they'll stand out and pop depending on what you're using. Click on the global luxury and we have all of our global luxury ones in here for you. And you're going to be able to find these at any time, any project you're working on, just by clicking on projects over to the left, and you'll be able to sort through and find number one CBE logos to add those in. You can also real quickly just download these to use it on something that you need to use outside of Canva by clicking on the three dots. So we'll click on projects, and I want to show you how you can use one of our custom templates. Okay, so Liv has created a bunch of awesome templates for you guys to be able to use, and we will be continuously adding to this. So, and if you guys have a template or something that you need, let us know, and that's something that we can put into our workflow to create for you guys. But if you click on templates, you can see now we have CBE social media templates. I'll talk just in a second. We have our new awesome ShowReady templates already in here for you. Um, we have listing templates, buyer templates, listing presentations, and over to the right, I didn't it cut off. There's a bunch of guides that you guys can use to share with your clients to add as blog posts. But we're going to take a look at the social media ones real quickly. And this is how you would use one of them. Okay, so we have a just listed reel. So as I just said, videos are really important. You're going to click on the three dots next to any of the templates, and you're just going to make a copy. Once you make a copy, that becomes part of your Canva, and you can fully edit that as you would like. And you can see here, so this is just, you can see the video, just a quick little template. If it was just listed, you would drop in all the photos for your listing. And then you can post that on Instagram, TikTok, add some trending music to it, and you can start getting some views that way. But as you can see in the top, it says that it's a copy of the just listed reel. That's your copy, and it's in your Canva from that point moving forward. So, ShowReady. Guys, I'm so excited about this. Connor has been talking to me about it, and I met with Ben, and I think this is such a great opportunity for y'all, and I want to make it really easy for you guys to be able to start marketing to your clients. So, it is already in our CB templates. You just click on ShowReady Marketing in the top left. There's two different folders. There's a social media one, and then there's a client marketing one. We'll take a look at both of those. So you click on social media, and just all the things that Ben showed you, they have a great portal for you already. But this way, you're going to be able to find it easily. We'll also have a tile for you in my CB Elite, or my Elite HQ, excuse me. But you can just download these social media icons right here. They already have the ShowReady logo on there. And if you click on the social media captions, we already have the captions and everything ready. You don't even have to think about this. You just need to copy and paste the captions into Instagram, and you guys are ready to go and starting to let your clients know about another benefit you can offer them when listing homes. And we'll take a real quick look. All those assets that he showed you in the portal are all here for you to be able to use with your clients when you're talking to them about show ready. So everything's in here. So we're excited for you guys to start using that and winning more listings. And then we've had our community photos, and I plan to add more community photos, but they are now all in Canva Pro for you. So just number three, CBE photos. And you can download these photos. You can use them directly in the assets that you're working with. But we have a variety of different ones from different areas. But the Fredericksburg ones here, if you click on it and it kind of brings up a gallery, I didn't do it, but there's an arrow on each side where you can go through all the different photos. And you can quickly download this and use it for anything outside of Canva. You could add it to your website, things along those lines. But we just want to provide as many assets for you and as easy to find them. And you can also add them to projects in Canva. So just click on where you have a new Instagram post or like a story that you have here that you're working on that's blank. You just click on projects to the left, and then you'll look for CBE photos. You click on that. We'll click on the Fredericksburg photos. We'll add the one that we were just looking at, the aerial shot. We'll drop that in. You just adjust it real quickly, and now I have a professional level drone shot of downtown Fredericksburg that you can use for your stories to create. And I think this is the last thing, but one of the questions I know you guys are asking is, what do I do with the files that I have in my old account? There's a couple different ways that you can go with it. A lot of this stuff I think you're just going to want to start creating in here and using that because most of our Canvas are really unorganized. But let's say you have 5 to 10 or 20 ones that you use regularly that you want to work with in here. It's very simple to be able to add in your different ones over. So what you're going to do, and this is how you can switch back and forth between the two different canvas, and it's pretty easy if you just wanted to do that. But you're going to click down one in the bottom left, which will be your icon that you're already signed in with CB Canva. And then you're going to click the little arrow next to your name, and then you'll click on the other account that you want to switch to. So I'm switching back to my personal account. And you're going to find a file that you want to share over. So in this case, I'm going to share our outgoing referrals one pager. So I click the three dots, I click on share, and then you are going to share it to your CB Canva. So everybody's CB Canva is going to be your CB desk login. So that's going to be your first name, period, last name at coldwellbanker.com. And make sure you have the edit rights there because you can do edit or view. And then you just click share. And then you're going to switch back to your account. So you click on the bottom left, click on the arrow, and then now I'm going to switch back to j.parish at coldwellbanker.com. So I'm going back to my CV Canva. And then now on the bottom left, you'll see a little bell, which is the notifications. And when you click on that, you're going to see the outgoing referrals that Jay Parrish shared with you. So it's going to say your names. It's a little bit confusing as far as that goes. But once you click on it, now I have a fully editable copy that I'm working with on the new account. So that'll be saved in here and you can use it moving forward. So you just do those steps for the ones that you want to share over. And then you're all set. You can see now when I go back to my projects, the outgoing referrals is there for me in my account. So I went through that super fast, guys, but I am so excited. I'm so excited about all the things we have coming to you guys in the marketing world and how we're going to continue to help you guys. And with Canva here, I think is such a great tool. So thank you, Connor. That's all that I have.
Awesome, Jay. Thank you very much for sharing all that with us.
Jay,
No
can I
worries.
ask?
Obviously,
Uh, I see one question in there. Can the co-brand with their personal branding? I'm sure the answer is yes to that. Do you want to address that, Jay, before you go?
As, I didn't see it. I'm not seeing the
Okay.
let's see your chat. Let me see
Can we
this.
co-brand with personal branding?
Can we co-brand with personal
Yeah.
branding? Yes, you should be able.
Yeah.
So Ginger, some of their templates, okay, the ones that are in there are pretty locked down because they don't want any changing with that. You should be able to add like a logo on top of that. all of the templates that we are doing in there, you can definitely, once you make a copy of it, it is yours to change how you would like. But there is some of the stuff, some of their particular templates that you can't move. They have certain assets that are locked down. So if it's locked, that means you can't move it. But other than that, you should be able to add in your stuff in there.